Hi Pisces, this is your June 2021 spiritual reading. So the song that I got on shuffle for you guys is Savage by Weathen and Max. Very interesting song. You guys might want to check it out, but it seems like from the song, the messages that are coming out, there's a certain relationship, or it's through romance and love that you really find your power. You have your spiritual awakenings. It could even be through intimacy with a certain partner that's possibly your twin flame that comes into your life to awaken you, to awaken your power, your confidence, your lower chakras. All right, let's see what the cards have to say. We have a woman holding heart. So definitely your spiritual journey is connected to your romantic journey. Your love life and your spiritual growth are very deeply linked. So you guys might experience a lot of passionate, deep, intense connections in your life. And they each help transform you and help you connect with yourself and learn more about yourself. We have attachment, number 5. One of the karmic cycles that you have to work through and release yourself from could possibly be attachment, and especially attachment when it comes to your love partners. Are you codependent on them? Do you rely on them for your happiness, for your confidence? I do feel like for a lot of you, that's something that you have to work through, or you may have already, but it's something that will pop up in your love life. We have anxiety. So a lot of you could have anxiety attachment style. You guys might want to look up attachment styles if you haven't already. It's so incredibly helpful to know why we act a certain way when it comes to connections. And for a lot of you, you might find yourself like very anxious when your partner doesn't call, or like if you don't know what they're doing, you think that they're cheating on you, or you're always worried that something is going to happen, someone is going to get in the way of your connection. And again, if you look up anxious attachment styles, there are actually ways that you can work through this. And you can heal this and become more of a secure attachment style. But if you're able to work through that, you're going to experience a significant amount of spiritual growth. Let's see. We have all tied up, number 23. Bottom of the deck, we have Magician in the Mirror. So a lot of you could also, like if you look back on your life, like the majority of it, you could have been in relationships. Like you jump from one relationship to another and you don't really give yourself enough time to, have a relationship with yourself and reconnect with yourself. And that's not a problem, again, because for you guys, your spiritual journey is so linked to your love life. But I do feel like a part of that means learning to detach and being your own person, even in a connection, even in a romantic partnership. But if you're able, again, to work through these issues, you're going to experience such a deeper connection to source, because you're removing these blockages. You're putting an end to these karmic cycles, and once you do that, you're going to attract a completely new type of person. Let's see. We have Queen of Water. Yeah, you guys are such deep emotional people. You love. You're a hopeless romantic. And I do feel like your whole life is kind of centered around love. And that's a beautiful thing. You're such a pure-hearted person. You want to experience that once in a lifetime kind of love. But I do feel like you don't attract good people all the time. And it's because you're meant to see something. You're meant to free yourself from some kind of a karmic cycle. Because true love is when you have a peace of mind, when you truly trust that person, when they don't ever give you a reason to feel anxious. We have the Star. Reminds me of a moth to a flame. It's like your light is so bright and pure that you attract all kinds of people, but especially people who need your light to heal. Could possibly be energy vampires, and that's why you experience a lot of anxiety and connections, because you are attracting people who still have a lot of healing to do. And aren't ready to love you the way that you need to be loved and deserve to be loved. So be mindful of that also. Be mindful of who you give your heart to. You're not here to fix people. You don't have to sacrifice your own wants and needs to help someone else. You deserve a love that's all about you, that prioritizes you, that doesn't give you a reason to worry, that supports you. You know, if you share that you have this attachment style, your partner should respect, they should respect that and work with you, you know, to check in with you, to remind you how much they love you and adore you and think about you. And if, you know, you were to share this with someone and they have a negative response, just walk away from that person. They're not for you. They're not helping you on your journey. They're not being a positive influence on your life. We have the Six of Water, a lot of deep emotions. You truly care for people. You truly, like, especially in your connections, you always give all of your heart to the people, to whoever you're in a connection with. And so when they hurt you, they really hurt you. But again, you're like this hopeless romantic where you keep going in. But I do feel like you kind of have to take a break for a little bit and reflect on all of your connections and see why you're attracting the same person just with a different face. What karmic cycles are you repeating? What do all your connections and relationships have in common? And first, take some time on your own to work through everything that comes up for you, and, you know, free yourself from those karmic cycles so you can actually attract someone who knows how to treat you, and who is aligned with you. It's like they don't need you, they want you. And it's the same thing vice versa. You have to feel loved and empowered on your own. Knowing that no matter what happens, you'll be fine. You know, spiritually, mentally, emotionally, you'll be fine. You fulfill yourself in all those areas. So it's okay to take some time alone just to heal. So you don't end up attracting the same kind of people. Alright, we have the Nine of Fire and Page of Fire. So it's funny, it's like you guys might go, like, once you have a breakup, you might you might say that I'm sick of love, I'm never going to give someone a chance, but then like the next day you're in another connection. Like, you guys truly cannot, you love, you know, and there's nothing wrong with that. So I do feel like you have to be very intentional when it comes to taking some time to be single, and not just to be single and going out and having fun, but single and focusing on the healing, focusing on the shadow work, so you can change your frequency and change your vibration, so you attract a whole new type of person. We have Call, and you are being called to do this. I feel like if you guys were to tap into source, tap in, meditate, listen to your intuition. You know that you're being called to go into hermit mode for a while, because there is a cycle that you're meant to be freeing yourself from. And really, again, look into anxious attachment styles and how to work with it, what it's rooted from, why you developed that in the first place. And it'll take you back to your childhood. Do some inner child healing, do some trauma healing, whatever it is you need to do to help raise your frequency and to help clear your energy. We have Magician, and at the bottom of the deck here, we had Magician in the Mirror. You guys this is how you manifest. It's like you might be in a bad relationship and you're telling yourself that you want a better connection. But the only way to manifest it is to heal yourself and to change your subconscious mind, and that requires you to do the shadow work and to heal any past traumas that you still carry from your childhood. That's how you manifest. It's not just jumping from relationship to relationship expecting for something to change. You really have to remember that it's your vibration that attracts certain types of people to you. And if you want a healthier, and you're attracting these kind of people because your soul is calling for them to come in and show you something, show you where you still need healing. But I feel like instead of healing, you just jump to another connection who shows you the same exact thing. So try to see what they're trying to show you. See what patterns you're repeating with every single person and free yourself from them. And watch how beautifully your love life changes. It's like it'll move forward. It's going to quantum leap. Like you're going to experience a whole new type of love, whole new type of relationships, so much healthier, so much more supportive, so much more calming, loving, pure. But you do have to take a little bit of time and do that healing work. All right. All right, Pisces, we're going to end your reading with a Moonology card. All right, we have take time to breathe out. So I definitely feel like you guys need to take a little bit of a break from relationships and dating. And that means like not giving your attention to it either, not thinking about it, not flirting with people, just really take some time on your own. Put a halt on your love life for now and heal. So when you open that door again, it's a whole new vibration. It's a whole new reality. We have the answers you need are coming. And I do feel like, especially now, we have a full moon eclipse in Gemini. And right now is the perfect time for you guys to meditate on what it is that you still need to release and where it is that you need to heal. Really great time for you guys to meditate, to journal, to do dream work, connect with yourself and let it guide you to where you need to heal and where you need to give a little more attention to. And that's when a new romantic cycle will begin for you. And with a new romantic cycle, it really is like a cycle, like a whole new chapter, something you have yet to experience. But it does require you to take a little bit of a break and do a little bit of healing, so you can have this beautiful new love come in for you guys. All right, Pisces, I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. If you did, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.